Once upon a time in a faraway land, there were two brothers, Ugbede and Ojoma. Ugbede was the older of the two brothers, and he was very wealthy and a very close friend of the king. He was also very greedy and oppressed his younger brother most of the time. He was always looking for ways to take over his brother's own portion of the land they inherited from their late father. At the beginning of every planting season, Ugbede would be the first to clear his own portion of the land. Not because he's hardworking, but because he wants to encroach into his own brother's part of the land. He would clear a large portion from his brother's land, in addition to his own. And when Ojoma complains, Ugbede would threaten to use his wealth and connection to the king to deal with him. Ojoma became poorer and poorer as he continued to lose most of his inheritance to his brother. A long time later, Ojoma was left with just a piece of land and no crop to plant on it. He was very unhappy and a very lonely man too. One day, he saw his brother's wife preparing yam. She cut out the parts they were to cook and went to throw away the head part of the yam. Ojoma quickly thought to himself, "Wait a minute, isn't that the head of the yam she just threw away? I should pick it up and plant in my farm." He quickly sneaked to the place where she threw it, picked it up, and then he saw some others and picked them up too. Unknown to him, Ugbede, his brother, saw him and wondered what he was up to.
I will keep an eye on him,"
Ugbede said. This continued for a while. Anytime Ugbede's wife disposed of the head of the yam, Ojoma would go and pick them up until he had gathered enough. He took them to his farm and planted them. Ugbede found this really interesting. He waited. Ojoma was very diligent and took very good care of his farm. Soon, the yams began to grow and looked very healthy. His farm was doing better than any other farm in the village. He was happy and hopeful. One morning, Ojoma thought it was